Fox Business Alert, Americans are made for shopping, and that is what they do. Apologies to Nancy Sinatra. Retail sales surprised to the upside in August, up 0.6% and up 5% year over year. These numbers are closely watched by one very fast-growing sector, buy now, pay later platforms. One of the biggest, Affirm, has partnerships with all kinds of retailers, including Amazon, Home Depot, Lululemon, Walmart, Nordstrom, and more. The stock has doubled, more than doubled over the past year. Let's get to Affirm co-founder and CEO Max Levchin. He joins me now in a Fox Business exclusive. Max, great to see you again. Let me just get to the breaking news regarding TikTok. TikTok has gotten a reprieve. The president signed an extension, another 90-day extension. Keep it away from being banned. Very close, apparently, to a deal. The Journal reporting at this hour that it's Oracle and a couple of other big entities that are banding together and will take an 80% stake. Let's talk about the TikTok shop, which has become wildly successful. You are featured on it. Affirm's buy now, pay later options are featured on it. Can you talk a little bit about the relationship and how well it has worked for you?
Sure. It's good news about the prospective deal. Obviously, TikTok shops and TikTok is a great platform. It reaches a tremendous number of folks in the U.S. and beyond, and it's both an advertising and a commerce opportunity for many brands that we work with. As you know, we have almost 400,000 stores, brands that we work with, and many of them advertise and sell on TikTok shops. And so we work closely. It's been a great partnership, and we're excited to continue growing.
I would imagine that this means a lot to a lot of businesses who started on TikTok and were able to get a toehold because of this huge platform that has so many Americans on it, and clearly it's been a driver of revenue. In the broader picture, could you give us a sort of sense of how important it is to Affirm's revenues?
We certainly don't break out any individual platform or shop to sort of explain the exact mechanics, given just how dynamic the company and the space is. But it's certainly one of the largest channels that's emerged over the last few years. Maybe the most amazing thing about TikTok and a handful of other these completely new, unexpected social platforms that successfully transitioned into commerce as well. And so it's been exciting to watch them grow and to help them, frankly, grow their sales.
Let's talk about the retail sales that we just got in August. Boy, it sure looks like Americans continue to spend. Tell us exactly what you're seeing as far as any upticks in spending and upticks in usage of buy now, pay later.
Well, we're growing very quickly across the board. We just reported the latest quarter grew 43% in gross merchandise volume year over year, which, for a company our scale, doing north of $35 billion a year of volume is a pretty spectacular clip. And many different segments grew really well. One segment that's kind of doesn't get as much airtime in buy now, pay later is services. We saw a nearly 40% growth year over year in services. We today announced a partnership with ServiceTitan and Vagaro, two large service platforms, one in home improvement, and it's the other one is in medical practices. And these are just completely, perhaps unexpected use cases in buy now, pay later that has now become completely standard and normal. And so maybe the most important meta-level message here is, what do we do? Replacing credit cards with a better, honest financial product is really taken off across the entire American shopping ecosystem.
Let's not gloss over the ServiceTitan deal. I'm really interested in how it works. So when an electrician or any type of contractor, a painter, anybody would come in, plumbers, how is this presented to the homeowner that instead of being socked with a huge bill all at once, they can pay over installments?
Exactly. You just literally described it. It's very, very easy to apply for a loan, and you'll definitely get essentially an assisted sale, if you will. So you'll be guided through it very carefully and cleanly, and you'll have a chance to see a choice of different terms. So as short as perhaps a handful of months, all the way out to a couple of years. So some of these expenses are pretty significant, to refinish floors or remodel a kitchen, and you'll be able to get your services done right now and pay for it over time. And it is as easy and as gimmick and gotcha free as everything Affirm does. And very, very excited about this partnership.
And And what kind of missed payments are you seeing? I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you that, because everybody wonders whether that is a real indicator of a stumbling economy.
The economy is not stumbling. The demise of the American consumer is greatly exaggerated. Last quarter, we reported a small but meaningful 10 basis points downtrend in our delinquencies, both year over year and quarter over quarter. So we're seeing at least the Affirm consumer is shopping, they're buying, actually growing 43% year over year, and they're paying their bills back on time every time. And so we're quite happy with the state of the American economy. Obviously, we have both the tools and the attention to make sure that so long as it continues, we'll be there for it. And if there are any disturbances in the force, we will make sure to react appropriately. The
markets are at record highs on any given day, 25, 26, 27 times this year alone with the S&P and the NASDAQ. Market conditions got warm enough that Klarna, one of your rivals, went public last week. And I just would be very interested to know how you look at them. They are a smaller market cap than you. They've been around for 2 decades. And listen, Sebastian Siemiatowski is very interested in taking you guys and everybody on, but he really wants to be a super app. He wants to take on the big banks. Is that something that you think about too?
I think we're somewhat different companies and based in somewhat different countries, and so each have an approach to what we do. Maybe the most important news of their IPO is that public markets are taking this industry seriously enough to support 2 multi-billion-dollar market cap companies. And so in that sense, that's very positive. We're very, very focused. Affirm is at just providing honest financial products that allow consumers to feel great about their money. We're there to make sure you know what you're getting into, to know exactly when you're going to be done paying off your loan. And that keeps us very, very busy. We're still a tiny fraction of overall commerce. And so we have a lot of growth just to do what we do. We certainly have designs on doing many other things, but focus is what typically allows one to grow faster and get bigger. And so we're very, very focused.
We have really loved watching you grow from zero to what you are now, and we'd love to continue to do that, Max. Good to see you.
Great to see you. Thank you.
Max Levchin of Affirm.